We're Nick and Sam and we're currently on a 3-month backpacking trip around Southeast Asia. We are now travelling through Vietnam over the next 6 weeks, making our way from north to south.
Welcome to DaLat. In this week's video we share 6 things you do not want to miss whilst in DaLat.
I'm actually scared to go up it, look at it. We have just arrived into DaLat and this is our hotel room. We are both absolutely shattered. Whenever we get on a night bus, even though you can sleep, we always arrive in really tired. So today is going to be a chilled day exploring the local area. We actually had a bit of a higgledy-piggledy when we got here. They said that our room was booked. We were like, how? Because we actually booked the night before so that when we arrive in the early hours that we can go straight into the room with no issues, but they gave it to someone else. So that was a bit weird. And then they downgraded us rather than upgraded us. So they were like, the room we've got left and is this little small box room that we went and checked out. It had no windows, no aircon, nothing, and it smelled. So we weren't really happy. Long story short, we basically said, you've downgraded us, surely you should upgrade us as you've, booked our room twice. So they've popped us into here, so we have the 2 beds. I love that he's just sleeping in the background. So now we're happy.
Isn't that right, Sam? Isn't that right?
You have you get one with like storage. This is like our, 4th bike rental. I feel like we're kings of the road now in Vietnam. We know exactly what we're doing.
You are anyway.
We are.
I love how we always get different helmets. This one's not so sassy like the one you had the other day that had like hair salon, tresemme on. Perfect fit.
Aww.
So for our first activity here in DaLat, we are visiting the Mushroom Village, and this has been on my bucket list, so I'm really, really excited to finally be here.
And me, I don't even like mushrooms. Don't like the taste of them, don't like the look of them, or the texture of them. So, what the hell am I doing here? I feel like today is going to be a good day. There is no English speaking tour guide here today, which is unfortunate, but they have actually provided a booklet of all the mushrooms that we can see on the farm, so it's already off to a good start.
Sam, look what I've just been given. This little pot of mushroom snacks whilst we wait. Have a look at that. I'm gonna bite it. Let's do a smaller one.
What mushrooms are they?
I actually don't know, but they're really good. It's like crisps without the salt. Wow. I actually think you'd like that.
No,
Who
thanks.
thinks you should try some?
No, I'm good. They look horrible. Here's your tray. This is literally everything you've always wanted to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we should get you a little mushroom farm.
This is like, before we came to Vietnam, I was like, I need to do some form of foraging, and I found this and I was like, we've got to go to DaLat. This was the place I wanted to go, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. When we was researching the places to do in Vietnam, I was like, DaLat, DaLat, DaLat. In all honesty, I wasn't too interested in doing DaLat, but I had to come here to see some mushrooms. Yeah. She made me.
We are now starting our tour around this 7-hectare mushroom farm. So I do want to say before it kicks off, if you want to come here and you want an English speaking tour guide, make sure you look into it in advance. But the bonus is, like Sam shared, that we do have a leaflet, so we're not completely clueless. And the tour guide's English isn't too bad, so he's at least able to point things out to us so we can figure it out from there.
And so now we have a 100 million mushroom. Yeah, 100 million mushroom.
100 million.
19% we don't can. It's only 10%
You can
can
smell the mushroom.
Yeah. And so you mọi người qua đây giúp em nha. So we go forest and looking for mushroom. Mushroom see input in the back.
Yeah.
And so we can see look. And so 40 days after, and so oxygen is good.
Yeah.
And so we need a cut 6 to 8 the hot.
Right.
So mushroom looking for oxygen and light, and so mushroom don't have.
Okay. Basically, they make cuts in this, and then
Oh yeah.
the seeds fall down, and then they start growing. So
This mushroom is diamond mushroom. It's from Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so very rich iron. And so good for hair.
Good for hair.
Yeah.
I don't
And
need
so-
any more hair.
Yeah.
This mushroom's from Italy, and good for hair.
You can see.
Yeah,
Ruby.
the ruby oyster.
Got you.
So this place is a commercial mushroom farm, which they export them to Japan. But what I love about it is it's all organic.
We have collected a lot of mushrooms. The collection of the mushrooms is actually included in the price, and I think he said that he's going to cook them up or show us how to cook them at the end of the tour. And Nick's already sweating by the amount of mushrooms that she's got to eat.
There's so many. I'm trying to pick just like 4 of each because I know I'm eating it by myself. But 4 of each when there's so many different species here. It's total into a feast.
Nó mở từ 9:30 cho đến ở Việt Nam mình thì hiện tại.
What I've been loving about this experience is you get to try the mushrooms as you go. So he's just fried some of the mushrooms we picked up for us. I don't know which one to go for first because they're going to be hot. That's really good. I don't know which one this is actually. I think it's an oyster. So that brings us on to the end of our Mushroom Village experience. It has been incredible. Getting to pick the mushrooms yourself, it's like being in the UK when you go strawberry picking. But there is just one thing. We're now at the end where you get to try the mushrooms properly. So like make a hot pot or have a salad from the mushrooms that you've picked and popped over there. However, they don't do it just for one person, and it's 400 dong for 2, and you'd have to pay 400 for the one as well, which is a hell of a lot for a meal here in Vietnam. So we're gonna have to skip that, but overall I still think it is an incredible experience. Just make sure you come here as 2 mushroom lovers.
Overall, really good experience. Obviously I came because Nico wanted to do the mushroom tour, which she absolutely loved. If you're not a mushroom lover, probably not worth coming. Our next stop is a little bit different. I've never actually done anything quite like this. It is an Alpine coaster, like a toboggan run through the forest. I didn't even know that you could do it here. It wasn't on my itinerary, so this is a surprise one from Nick.
You can go first, Sam, come on.
Ooh, I'm a little bit excited actually.
Okay, you push forward, you go boom back.
So that go, stop. Cool. So push it forward, you go. Pull it back, stop. Simple enough, eh? Whoa! Oh my god! Whoa, this is crazy! Whoa! This is so sick. Oh wow, the course is huge! Oh man, that is a big incline there. Holy crap, this is so steep. Oh my life. Whoa! Woo, that was
So
epic. Oh
I
my
absolutely
God.
love that.
We were like coming higher at the beginning, so we were like 500,000 is quite a lot. That's like £15 for both of us, yeah. But that was definitely
Totally
worth
worth it. That
it.
was the first time you've been on something like that, so
Yeah.
go on, how was it?
That is
10
like,
out of 10?
yeah, definitely. My heart was even going like, I mean, you saw on the video, I was flapping on some bits because it was going so quick.
I screamed, I think, the whole way around. Some of the bends were like whipping you around.
Yeah.
And I was like, are we actually going to stay on? Especially because it's been raining. I was worried
Yeah,
it's going to
yeah.
be really slippy and the cart would just go flying.
That's what I was thinking.
So before we head off, I thought I'd share a little bit more information about the place. It's called Datlana, and I had to read that off the sign because I cannot pronounce things here. And it's not just about the Alpine coaster, there is also zip lining and like a ropes course like Go 8 in the UK. So there's loads of things that you can do here, but we are here purely for the Alpine coaster, and it was about a 20-minute ride from the centre of Da Lat. For our third location here in Da Lat, we have come to Rung Thong forest. The reason we have come here is to do some forest bathing, to enjoy some time out in nature. There are actually loads of pine forests here in Da Lat, so you can go to any one of your choice, but we've picked this one because there was a really nice drive around the lake, and as we've rented the moped for the day, it made sense to come here.
Are we looking for snakes or what are we doing here?
Mushrooms! We're looking for mushrooms. This place is actually a camping place too, so if you bring your camping gear all the way to Vietnam, you can come out here and wild camp. Picking any of them, I'm just looking for them because we haven't had a kitchen in the majority of our accommodations, so we wouldn't be able to cook them and eat them anyway. But also, I don't know what half of them are out here. And that is the forest bathing cut short because it is about to break into a storm again. We've literally had a storm every day now, but you wake up and it's really sunny, you get a good morning, and then by lunchtime it starts to rain, and then by the evening you get a thunderstorm.
Day 2 of things you do not want to miss in Da Lat. We were actually really close to not renting the motorbike and going anywhere far today because we're both so tired. We've done so much traveling recently, but it is our last chance to get on the bike and explore, so we've decided to come out to check out this pagoda, and oh my.
This is a Buddhist temple and it's really cool because if you take a close look at it, it's made up of broken glass and pottery shards. And to think that we weren't going to come here today, it was actually really incredible, and bonus, it's free.
Our next destination is a refreshment stop, but with a twist. Do we go down and then make a way?
And go inside, go to the maze.
Yeah.
And go around, go up, and outside on the bar.
Yes, you find the garden.
We are actually in a maze bar. So I think there's loads of different routes that you can take to get to the roof, where there's a garden area, which means you've made it through the maze.
Yeah.
And then you get to come all the way through all this intricately made maze in a house.
Yeah, I don't know, it might be like a 4 or 5 story building here.
It is incredible.
Not 100% sure. We found it on Google. It looked cool. We wanted to come.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get out.
Here we go. So there's like booths that you can actually just sit and have your drink in.
Could you imagine building all of this inside of a house? It's insane. It's so intricate as well. It's really beautiful. Fair play. Looks like we've come to our first crossroad as well. Do we go up or do we go down? Down? Yeah, I think so too. Let's go. Place goes on forever.
And this is literally just the one floor, and that's the basement floors. We've still got probably another 4 to go.
Where do you want to go?
I take up the middle one.
Middle, okay.
Yeah, it looks nicer.
Oof, decisions. Where to?
I say up again. No, I don't even think I can fit in there.
Your head won't fit through that.
My head won't fit through that.
Let's go this way.
It's just everywhere. Like, this is a dog. Let's go this way.
This is it, guys.
We have found the top, so we can finally have a drink.
We've made it out. No need to be worried for us.
That was so cool, wasn't it?
That was absolutely fantastic.
But like you said, if you were drunk in here,
yeah, you would.
you'd be completely lost. Like, you wouldn't know how to get out.
Let's go and enjoy our drinks.
We weren't going to include food as part of our things to do here in Dalat, but when we got here we realised that on Google, when searching for places to eat, they weren't all very highly rated, so we have found a few that we would recommend and have come back to more than once. So this place being one of them, and cafe. And this time around we don't have breakfast included with our hotel, so we've had to hunt out for food every morning. And a place that we would recommend is Phuoc Bakery. It's got all of the bakery goods that you can imagine. You can't eat them there, so if you take them to Cho Coffee, they don't sell food, so it's okay to bring it in. And that is like, it's like a 10-story building, and you go all the way to the top, and then you have this incredible view of Dalat. And I know they're not activities, but we do think these places are worth visiting and eating at. So we have gone for the avocado on toast and creamy mushroom pasta, not Vietnamese at all. The last thing on our itinerary is the night market. If you've watched our other Vietnam backpacking videos, then you'll know Vietnam is famous for night markets. And if you haven't, you can check them out here.
That is a wrap on Dalat.